Hey there, good morning, everyone. We are here for Coffee with Regina. I am Regina Andler, your host, and I have my very special guest, Michael Cheng, the founder of GoalMogul, with me today. And I am really looking forward to this chat this morning. Um, when we think about GoalMogul, first off, welcome, Michael.
Hey, Regina, thanks so much for having me. Really excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you. I am so excited to have you here because you know, at this time of year, as we're doing this in December, for those who watch the recording whenever, as we're doing this in December, and it really works for year round. This time of year, though, people start thinking about their New Year's resolutions. We're moving into 2023, and people start thinking about all the resolutions they're going to make. And, I often talk to people about the difference between resolutions and goals. And what are your thoughts, Michael, on the difference between resolutions and goals, knowing that you're the founder of GoalMogul?
Goals, to me, goals are things that people set any time of year. Resolutions, people tend to look at something that they really, really are set on completing within the next time, within the next year or time frame, right? That's why they're called a resolution. You're resolute to achieve those goals. But oftentimes we know what happens when people set these New Year's resolutions. They're often lofty and very challenging to achieve. And what do? They tend to quickly slack off and lose focus or forget about them and then set them aside for next year. So I think resolutions generally are harder to achieve.
I agree with that. And I have some statistics about resolutions. We always use the resolution of losing weight and getting fit in the next year. And so many people, gym memberships are at their max in January. And the statistics read that by February 8th, and I don't know where February 8th came from, but February 8th seems to be the magic date, that by February 8th, if you've made resolutions at the beginning of the year, that's when they're gone. They're done. And Velma just said right here, resolutions are often vague and don't include the action steps, which is why I'm so jazzed up to speak with you this morning, because you are the founder of this really cool app called GoalMogul. And I actually want to spend our time talking about GoalMogul and what it does and how it can help you instead of doing those resolutions that fall away by February 8th. You could actually set goals and use the GoalMogul app to help you actually achieve the goals. So when you think about your app, tell us more. What do you have for us?
So GoalMogul is a social productivity app. It's one of the first of its kind. One of the things that's missing when people set goals for themselves is having a support network, people around them who can help them achieve them, whether it be accountability or people there to remind you or help you with. Sometimes all you need is something as simple as empathy or encouragement. Maybe you want suggestions or advice or even referrals or resources to help you achieve whatever goal you have. And up until now, there isn't an easy or time saving way to keep up with the constantly changing goals of your friends and to provide them the support that each of us really want to be able to do. So we have launched we're in private beta, a social productivity app that is a place where you can crowdsource your goals, your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, right? And amongst a heart-centered community that's there to help you to hold you to account and really provide you that support that you need. And we are in the process of releasing a tremendous amount of new features, rolling out for January. And so how it starts is you come on and you set a empowering goal, right? We have, if you can't think of a goal that's empowering for the new year, we have a goal planner. It's hundreds of questions you can go through to help you to think about new passions or things that can inspire you. Or you can just set a goal that you already have on mind, right? And we have a nurturing process for developing a success mindset and a nudging system that helps you to stay motivated and on track. And our goal sharing component allows you to prioritize and categorize your goals, and you pick who you like to share them with, and then you can break them down into easily attainable steps and needs This kind of gives you a roadmap as well as lets your friends know specifically how they might be able to help you. And so just in just a few minutes a day, you'll be able to keep a pulse on what your friends want help with and also help each other by providing that collaborative, in the spirit of collaborative achievement. And you'll be able to leave voice or video comments and become accountability buddies by scheduling accountability sessions with each other. We use an AI engine as well to connect you with people that have similar goals or that can help you with the goals that you're looking to achieve. And also a reminder tool that we're very excited to release that hopefully you will see as a one-up. We believe it's a one-up over every other reminder tool or app you've ever used out there, right? So you'll be able to choose to send yourself reminders through SMS, email, push notification, or the in-app chatbot. And you can create reminders that are reminding you to do something just like the other reminder tools out there. You can repeat them at different frequencies, but also including every several minutes if you wanted to, right? Like every 30 minutes do push-ups if that's what you want to do, or every few hours, as well as you can set reminders based on your upcoming due dates. For example, if you tend to snooze things, you can have a reminder, for example, 1 month before, 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before, 1 day before a certain due date. And of course, you can also attach videos and voice clips and images to your reminders as well. So we created a very robust reminder tool that won't let you easily snooze that reminder when you receive it. And there's different features that you'll be able to choose from when you receive your reminder notification, how you want to react to it. You can snooze it, but then it'll, which people tend to do, or you can ask for help or accountability. And so in our first version of that, we think that that's probably going to keep you on track. And then you can always ask for an accountability buddy by scheduling an appointment with them, whether it be one-off or recurring, and then have a check-in time to check in on each other and see how you're doing.
That was an incredible amount of information right there. And there was so many cool things that were in there. And the first one is that Velma, I wrote that down as well. The idea of crowdsourced goals, that's actually a really cool idea. And, the thought that you have this place that you can go. So even if you're a person who says, well, I don't have an accountability partner and, I want to make my goals and this kind of thing, there's all kinds of people out there. And I've been using it, and I don't know if it'll be able to be seen, but I have GoalMogul right here on my phone, and I've been using the beta version of it. And it's a really cool app for you to be able to meet other people as well that are like-minded. So I put down in mine, in the past, I put down some of my obstacle racing goals that I put in there, and a couple people that I didn't know at all were connecting to me saying, oh, wow, that's cool. I do that too. And you can meet people, even if you don't have somebody to hold you accountable and an accountability partner out there. It's a really neat app for meeting, connecting, and finding like-minded people that will actually help push you to meet your goal. Velma just asked a question here. Is there going to be a web version?
The web version is being designed right now, and sometime next year it will be rolled out. Just as you could imagine, all the features that I just mentioned to you on the mobile for iOS and Android, it's gonna take a little bit of effort for us to build out that web-based portal as well.
Yeah, and so of all of those features, you were talking about the different features that are in there, and there's just so many new things coming out. I know right now that I've used it to create a goal, and then when you create a goal, inside the goal, you can break down the steps for each one of the steps that you make that you need to achieve the goal. And then one of the things that I like about it is that you can go into that goal, complete those steps, so you know exactly where you are, and everybody who is looking at your goal knows where you are. So they can say, good job, give you congratulations, give you some more encouragement. And there's all kinds of different features that are already in there. The newer stuff that you're adding in just adds like this whole wow level.
If you like the ability to break your goal into steps and needs, and if you read any book or talk to any expert on goal setting and goal creation, you have to have some sort of roadmap and break them into achievable subtasks or steps. We've taken that to the next level. So the version you're currently using right now, you have to break your goals in steps manually. You have to come up with them or get suggestions from other people. Before the end of this month, we're going to roll out the AI suggest the recommender for suggested steps and suggested needs. So if you don't have the time or you're not sure, for example, you want to develop a website or buy a new home and you don't know what steps to take, you can't think of the steps, but you know that's a goal, you'll be able to tap a button and the AI will generate those steps and those needs for you, and you can pick and choose the ones that you feel are most suitable and accurate for your particular goal. And this is something that nobody else has done so far. At least I haven't seen a product like this, so we've decided to introduce that. And through testing, it's working very well. So can't wait to get that in your hands.
I'm going to echo what Velma just said. Ooh, this is like awesome. As a past programmer way back in the day, I think you and I had this conversation a while ago. I was an old COBOL mainframe programmer, so we're talking the old stuff. You still have that developer mind, though, and everything that you're putting into this app is like literally blowing my mind, because it's not the norm. It's not what you've created, and what you and your team have created is not just a standard app of here, let's track your goals, da 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 da. It's way outside the box. You're thinking way outside. What do people actually need, and what is lacking in all of that current stuff that's out there that you're now adding into this, that just make it just way above and beyond anything else that's out there?
So we are a community for possibility thinkers, created by possibility thinkers. I remember years ago, I went to a Tony Robbins seminar, and he said, if you want to build something and be successful, you look at somebody who's done something successful and you model it after them. And Brian Tracy would say, find something successful and do something better than they do. Right. So there's a lot of apps out there. There's a lot of communities out there. We try to think of something creative that we could do, because it's difficult when you're a startup to compete with these mega companies. But if we can introduce some features, that things that nobody else is doing, that hopefully will set us apart. Right. So I hope that the community engages with these new features, loves them, and we can certainly scale out and reach a lot of people, because we really want to make it more fun, easy, and rewarding for as many people as we can to help each other to crush their goals.
And in going into 2023, I mean, this is perfect timing. So you said some of the features are going to be available by the end of this month, and then you've got all kinds of new stuff coming in ongoing. And one of the things that I really love about you and your team is that it's continuous improvement. It's like, oh, okay, this is working good. What if we did this? How cool would that be? And you just, that collaborative possibilities, like Velma said, collaborative possibilities. That's exactly a great way to describe it, is that you're all working together to create the best of the best of the best. And then you said the comment about Brian Tracy, do find what somebody's doing that's really well and then one up that, right? Paraphrasing. You're like, you're one upping yourself. So you're creating something and then you're like, well, what if we did it better than that?
Well, I got to let you in on a little secret. None of these ideas came from me or my team. These ideas came from you guys, the GoalMogul community, because the right way to build any company or software is to get feedback from your customers or your clients, the users, and implement those. So this came after a few months of asking everybody, how do you think we can improve this? And we'll continue to improve the technology and what we're offering by continuing to work with our user base. So I want to thank everybody who contributed those ideas, because that's what's going to make us continue to grow and build something that truly will be world class.
Let's just chat a moment on that, because that goes for any business. Isn't that a radical idea? Ask the people what they want.
Such a simple concept, yet not everybody does it, right? But at the end of the day, we don't want to build. You may start off with a hypothesis saying, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do with my business. This is what I think is best. But then after that, you can't keep building and doing what you want. You have to do what customers want. It's so important to ask them, right? There's a great book out there called a lot of you probably have heard of it already, by Ryan Levesque, called The Ask Method, right? So we certainly borrowed a lot of those concepts in our marketing research approach and implemented that in our marketing as well.
And that's amazing that you're such a forward-thinking company. There's still so many companies and organizations out there that are old school, thinking that, well, I have this and I have the product and this is the way I want it to work. And so this is what I'm going to create. Instead, you're bringing in the community, bringing in all of your users, bringing in all of your clients, bringing in the team and saying, okay, how can we make this the best of the best of the best so that it provides you the results that you want and is actually useful for you. I mean, how many apps are out there that people purchase? And I'm one of them. I've purchased a lot of apps where I use them for a month and then I'm like, you know what? This is useless and it's way too much work for me to use. And they didn't want to hear any of my feedback. They didn't want to hear what I thought, might be helpful if they changed or something like that. There's so many companies that are like that out there. You're doing the complete opposite. You're listening and saying, okay, well, here's some suggestions from users. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And a lot of people want that. How about we look to implement that?
And I think it goes beyond just the technology or the features that we're building based on the feedback that we're gathering. The secret sauce to a community is the people themselves. And everything at the end of the day can be duplicated, can be copied, is a commodity when it comes to technology, unless you have something that's super high tech that is that is like building a rocket ship or something, right? Um, so the secret sauce for us is really the people, right? We have focused on this community of, again, of heart-centered, law of attraction, coaching enthusiasts, and our initial beta founding community is our group leaders and coaches, program leaders, speakers, influencers, podcasters, right? And those who are really, really trendsetters and thought leaders in the industry. And those are the ones who are helping us get the word out about the app. And those are the ones that are making this such a successful community and helping us to retain and continue to grow our user base. We are actually looking to bring on more and more group leaders to help us get the word out about GoalMogul, right? And in exchange, we can reciprocate by promoting you to our network as well, right? We currently have over 300,000 Facebook followers, which we haven't even brought onto our private beta community yet. They're on a wait list, right? And a very generous compensation structure. Now, it's not for everybody because we're not paying cash like some of the other apps do, $5 for signing up or inviting somebody. What we're doing is something that really is rarely done. If I haven't heard of other companies doing this, which is actually compensating our brand ambassadors in stock, right? Or partial ownership of our growing early stage technology startup, right? And so by becoming one of our founding community members, if you actually like the app and you want to start bringing people on, right? We work out a plan to compensate you in ownership in the company. So if anybody would like to hear more about that, certainly reach out to Regina or to myself.
Yeah, and I'm so honored and happy to be one of those people who is working with GoalMogul and has used the app and provided some feedback. And it's amazing how Michael and his team just listen to everything you have to say and then respond back and say, okay, well, that sounds good. And what if? And it's a collaborative process that you've created that is not just collaborative with your team. It's collaborative with your team and your client base so that it's actually creating that app that people want and will continue to use moving forward because there's just so much stuff that you can do with it. And for me, with my clients, we're constantly, that's what I do. I help clients create better businesses in their lifestyle business and move from chaos to clients, which is my program. And we're going to be using in the Chaos to Clients program, we're going to be using GoalMogul for the goals because it allows everybody to see each other's goals and hold each other accountable, encourage each other, give ideas and everything. So tell me a little bit, or tell us all a little bit about how the tribes work inside of GoalMogul.
Sure. So when it comes to setting goals and sharing them, some of the audience watching this might be thinking, well, my goals are a kind of private thing. When I set goals, I don't want my family members, my close friends knowing about them because they might not provide the kind of positive reinforcement that I'm looking for. Sometimes people don't want to share their goals. But if they find the right tribe or community, mastermind group of friends online that are supportive, they might want to share goals with each other to mastermind and help each other support each other's growth and success. So by creating a tribe in the app, you'll be able to set and share goals that only people in the tribe can see. And we're going to be rolling out new features in the second quarter that will be more gamified within tribes. So as a tribe moderator, a group leader, so to speak, you'll be able to provide rewards and gamification to make it more fun within your own micro community. Also, one of the things we're doing with tribes and micro communities is starting in January, when the new version of GoalMogul is released, we're going to be hosting a lot of joint mixer events with different communities. It's actually something that Regina, you and I haven't really spoken too much about yet, but we're going to bring our community of users to your community of users in a virtual networking event with breakout rooms to learn, grow, and support each other's success in 2023. So it's a good way for the people in your community, for example, if you host a tribe or have your own virtual events, to meet new people from our community and vice versa, to really expand and grow together.
I love that idea. You talk about thinking outside of the box. I mean, this is just so amazing what you've put out there. I put the link there. So it's goalmogul.com. So if people go there on their phones, because right now it's a mobile app. So if people go there on their phones, right now, like you said, it's in beta. So are people able to get in it now, or is it still in beta? So it's kind of a closed community.
It's definitely a closed community. We do that for two reasons. Number one, quality control of the crowd as we're trying to refine the product and improve it before our public release. And also, I mentioned before, the compensation through stock is done similar to an affiliate program where everybody has a code to invite other people. So you need a code to get onto the app. You can go to goalmogul.com and choose the device that you have. And when you sign up, it's going to ask you for an invite code, and you can use the code OVERJOYED with a capital O and everything lowercase. And you'll be automatically also added to the tribe with Regina and myself called Chaos to Clients.
So for all of our listeners out there, for those of you who know the Autumn Ascent, that is the program. My signature program is called From Chaos to Clients. So Michael and I decided that we were going to create a Chaos to Clients tribe and invite folks in there. You do not have to be a Chaos to Clients client. You don't have to have that in order to join the GoalMogul tribe. All you need to do is to download that GoalMogul app and then put in that code OVERJOYED, and you will be put into the Chaos to Clients tribe so that you can share your goals with us as well. And again, moving into 2023, it's so important. What do you want your business to look like? What do you want your life to look like? You know, that lifestyle business that you're looking to create, whether it's part of your lifestyle business is to lose 50 pounds and then to bring on 50 new clients for the year. You know, it could be business, it could be life related. It doesn't matter what the goal is. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, it's achievable, and it's easier to achieve when you have all these people and all this accountability behind you. And what I'm hearing Michael say, so he can confirm for me, is in your tribes, it's kind of like a private group. It's that little private community, so that in that community, instead of being out to everybody, you're just in that small, tight-knit community of folks that are like-minded. So don't be shy putting your goals out there. Let everybody help you make 2023 your best year yet.
Absolutely. And I'd like to leave the audience with a thought. This is a question that I think is one of the most powerful questions when it comes to goal setting and achievement. Question is, what's something that can create a huge impact in your life if you really focused on it, that you can make happen in the next 90 to 180 days? Essentially, this is your big, hairy, audacious goal for 2023. This could be your resolution, right? What's something you could, if you really put your mind to it, you can make happen in the next 90 days? And let's set out in the next 90, the first 3 months of next year, to achieve your New Year's resolution in the first 90 days, or your 1-year plan. Let's get it done in the first 90 days, right? Take the next 2 weeks, the end of the year, to relax, recuperate, refresh yourself, and then set out to achieve that goal that will have a huge impact on your life in 90 days. And I invite you to just join us in the Chaos to Clients tribe, share what that goal is, and let's let the magic happen. Let's see where the community and the product takes you in terms of driving you and keeping you on track to achieving that in 90 days.
That is so awesome. So yeah, I love you said the big, hairy, audacious goal, your BHAG. What is your BHAG for 2023? Let's get it out there. Let's make it happen. Let's make it, a possibility. So all you need to do is go out to GoalMogul.com, and when it asks you, you put in that code of overjoyed, and that will pop you into the Chaos to Clients tribe, where Michael and I are right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is literally, we just set up this tribe, so it's brand new. So whoever comes in, you are our first people in. So we set up this brand new tribe on purpose so that we could kick off 2023 and make it the best year yet. So Michael, before we wrap up, I know you have a Facebook group out there as well. Where can people find you on Facebook?
Simply type in GoalMogul and or go to facebook.com/, I believe it's groups /GoalMogul to join our Facebook group. And we will invite you to join the group. I think it's, facebook.com/groups/GoalMogul. And you'll be able to join our group. We've got about just under 800 members now. And when we hit 1,000 members, we're going to roll out that series of live events, and as well as start partnering with other organizations, like I mentioned before, to do mixer events.
Yeah, so tell all your friends as well. So go out and join the GoalMogul Facebook group, where out there, people are sharing ideas as well as to the application or...
Right now, these are about 800 people that most of them, the majority of them, are not part of the GoalMogul app community yet. And a lot of them have been asking us for the code. And I mentioned to them that just wait until the new features are out. And we hit 1,000 people, we're going to roll out a series of events. And if you want to attend those events, if you want access to the app, come join us on an event. So the live events will give people a chance to really meet face to face. And it's great to come and meet people face to face and have conversations about holding each other to account and helping each other. But then where do you take that conversation when the call is over, right? So here's a platform that's all about making people help each other, that center of connection.
Awesome. This has been such a fascinating conversation for me, because just like everybody else, I've got my own goals for 2023, and I plan to make 2023 the best year yet. And in order to do that, I know that I need to create, we talk about the SMART goals all the time. GoalMogul actually takes SMART goals to a whole new level. and so I am super excited for everything that's coming with GoalMogul. So for all of you who are interested in checking out what's there right now, you do have an in the Chaos to Clients tribe. Go to GoalMogul.com and put in the code OVERJOYED, and you will have access to the Chaos to Clients tribe and get to have that sneak peek as everything is rolling out with the new version of GoalMogul. And so you will be primed and ready to go. So like Michael said, in the next 30, 60, 90 days, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Let's get them in there and get started and make 2023 the best year yet. Michael, thank you so much. Thank you for being here and telling us all about GoalMogul. I love your app, and I am so excited to share it with everybody that I know, because I just know how powerful an app this can be and how many lives you can actually change with this app by helping people achieve their goals. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your time, and for all your listeners, thank you so much for your time as well. You guys have a great holiday season, and I look forward to meeting or chatting with as many of you as I can.
All right. And thank you, everybody, for being here, whether you're watching us live. If you're watching the replay, put #replay in the comments. Thank you for joining us for a cup and a chat with purpose. And we will see you next time on Coffee with Regina. Bye for now.